Hey, welcome back to Rapid Flow. What you're seeing on screen now is Sphere V3, our visualization plugin, which we've just launched. A lot has happened. We've taken all of your feedback on board to make this new version. So let's get into it. What has happened with Sphere and why is it now doing all this stuff and just going all over the place? So the first thing to point out, I think, is that we've added a whole new section. Huge shout out to Philip, our designer and coder, who made this and also the design and also the presets. He came up with this concept where you can now add modifiers, as many as your system can handle, and you can choose if you give that modifier the full spectrum of incoming signal, lows, mids, or highs. And then you can choose if it will modify negative or positive values. And now let me show you how cool it is to assign. You just drag it and put it maybe on the Sphere zoom. Let's see what this does. And then you can adjust also the factor. Oh yeah. If you want to just have a clear visual, as you can see in the bottom here, hide UE, hide visualization. So you can hide the elements of the UE once you have it tuned to your liking. You can also go to blackout mode. So these are direct things that were asked by the people that got this early on. So let me take this back down a bit. So it's so cool, man. So I have a beamer set up over my desk now, and I regularly put this thing up there because it's a vibe, it's a trip, it's like a whole thing. And as you can see, it's so easy to make cool things based on the original presets and just go off into more insane dimensions with this. If you already own Sphere, you're gonna get an upgrade offer. If you bought it recently, of course, you're gonna get a free upgrade. We're also gonna do a pro version of this for people that want to use this professionally. It's going to be a standalone version, so we can pull out the GUI and you can put it on a separate screen while you're projecting, but that's coming a bit later. However, if you buy Sphere now, of course, you will also get a special offer to get the pro version on top. Before I get too carried away, the preset setup also allows you to save user presets. So anything you like, you can save, of course. And we've also implemented something where the plugin will auto switch through either your user presets or the factory presets, so that if you just have it up on the wall, it's always morphing and changing into presets you or we have created. So let me walk you through some of the GUI elements so you have an idea really of what's going on here. Okay, so we have the audio reactivity settings. You can add as many as you need, and when you find a parameter that you like, you can just drag and drop it on there as I showed you. You can choose maybe only to listen to the high frequencies for that. Yeah, and the way it's now finally really responding properly to audio is such a joy. It's so fun. So those are the audio modifiers. Let's start right from the top. You have a zoom factor of the graphical user interface, so the control elements. As I just showed you, you can hide the control elements with Apple or Command U, or with B, you can go to blackout. Over here, you can see about, if you're licensed and whatnot. Then you can zoom inside the Sphere, which was always one of my favorite things to do. Because inside here, a lot of really cool things can happen depending on, how your settings are tweaked and your colors and everything. But yeah, it's like a super nice place to be. Rotation speed obviously rotates the Sphere. And of course, all this is mappable. So you can embed your band logo or, whatever, your company logo or anything like that. And you can adjust the size. And in the final version, I'm still using an alpha. This is also going to have transparency on it so that you can kind of blend it into the background a little bit more. But yeah, in any case, you're now able to put a logo inside. This was also something that was requested. Shape frequency just kind of like turns it in on itself. Very interesting parameter also potentially to animate. Amplitude is kind of how it gets spun into itself in very interesting ways. Displacement, yeah, just, I don't even really know how to describe what this does, but it's just so beautiful. I gotta catch this one. We're gonna call it Displacifier. Man, I love that. It's so fluffy. Okay, color. Oh yeah. Okay, so as you can see, there's a lot of morphing already going on in this original preset. You can tweak the RGB colors here. Obviously, of course, all this stuff is automatable. My God, I want to zoom into this for a bit. Holy sh! Oscillation is related to how loud it kind of moves in response to stuff. I mean, let's see what this would do if it was not, or just receiving deep low audio, since that's what's coming in this track now. By the way, if you're wondering what this track is, it's my upcoming release with Camille Motto on a new project we're working on. So as you can see, as the high frequencies left, the way that it animated changed. Let me take it back to where there's like full frequency. So you can see parts of it are responding to the highs, part of it are responding full frequency spectrum. We could also tweak some parts, wow, to just respond to the lows and the mids. You know, there's really a myriad possibilities in all this. Yeah, more oscillation station. Phase is related to how, I mean, you gotta just kind of experiment with this and see where you end up, is kind of also my approach with this. RGB shift is very cool. This gives you the possibility to pull apart segments of the sphere and LSD-fy it, mushroomify it, I guess I would call this, to create like a more kind of enveloping. I'm very curious how this is going to respond to the low end only section of this track. For example, let's say you want to go a little bit cleaner on this. You could also pull out those LSD parts, whoa, into just white if you don't want RGB. I'm gonna have to save this again. Before you ask, yes, the main thing you asked us for, capturing video from the sphere, it's done. It was one of the hardest things to do, because honestly, capturing video inside a VST plugin is crazy. But yes, we listened to you at the risk of sounding like Behringer. But of course, we take your feedback on board. Here you go, recording. You see that? Freeform means I can drag this visualization anywhere, however big your beamer and your GPU can handle it. This thing is pretty heavy on the GPU, by the way, just fair warning. So let's say that you would want to capture just like a full HD video. You can just click that. It's set now to full HD. You can use the GUI, capture away. It captures audio and video, of course. So if you need something to create visuals for your music, that's solved. Yeah, down here you can see is the recording button. Now quality, you have certain options here. I'm running an M1 Max, which is honestly not really powerful enough to run this properly. Like, you need a proper GPU. I think like a bit more heavy duty than, you know, what I have here. But you can get, you know, good quality recordings off of this stuff for sure. You can also capture like social media format, and basically what this will do is once it exports, it will rotate the video so that it's vertical tall, and then you can post it to your things. You can set your frame rates all the way up to 120. You can set the quality you want to capture at, and if you're having troubles on your system, we do have the possibility to reduce the complexity of the visualization so that even older systems can deal with it. But I think the bottom line for a Mac is like an M1. I think below that, I highly doubt this would run on like an Intel-based Mac. That obviously removes a lot of detail. And yeah, again, render scale is just a way to bring down your captured detail in order to, whoa, I hope we need to put a flashing light warning on this, please, Leon. Let me show you a couple of my other user presets that I really like. I really like this Bliss that I've made, just testing things out. This one was more like a GPU test to see how heavy it would be. Here's our Displacifier variants. That's by far my favorite. Then I did one for the recent Blue Full Moon stream, where I did a couple, just kind of trying to get something cool. Yeah, this one also. This was just a test early on, and this is the default. We do have the legacy version of Sphere. We've come a long way. in case you were, basing your work on that. Here we have Biohazard, Bliss. So let me just click through these presets one more time and give you a bit of an impression of what's possible. And yeah, don't underestimate how cool it is actually. You can zoom in and out of here and just create so many cool things. Yeah, as you can see, I'm starting to morph this. Now let's assume now that I would want this to just kind of be all inside a similar kind of purplish bluish hue type landscape, and I want to LSD-fy this a bit. Let's see what happens if we remove the displacement a bit to make this a little bit smoother, and maybe let's take the rotation down a little, and let's go in a bit. Yeah, so many possibilities to just make cool stuff with this. So what we were asked for is like, hey man, this is all very cool, but why can't we map LFOs? You can map LFOs. As you can see, all this stuff here, you just grab yourself an LFO, maybe not that, maybe just one LFO to start with, Eric. And check this out, I can map an LFO now to something like displacement strength and actually be LFO modulating this on top of the audio modifiers. And the other thing I can do is just hit MIDI learn on something like this. And now I'm able to control the sphere with MIDI. So yes, you will now be able to go totally crazy with this and yeah, just do really cool stuff hopefully with it. There you see our LFO pumping away. It's like so funny, every time I look at this, it just takes me out of my rational mind and I have kind of trouble speaking. It just puts me off into this very non-logical, non-rational creative space where I just want to look at it and make music. So that's what we intended this for. Okay, so this has been an overview of Sphere V3. It's so nice, you can see now how the LFO is making it breathe. That in itself would already just be so cool to have just sitting on a wall, just running and just kind of doing its thing. So much fun. So we've really enjoyed making this. Thank you everyone that gave input on the things you still needed. We are very happy to go in here and yeah, make these things real. As I mentioned briefly, there will also be a pro version where you can separate the control elements to a different display, but that's coming a little later because we need to build a standalone version for that will have audio input to it, but it needs to be standalone because VST standard, AU standard doesn't allow you to split control elements of a plugin, or otherwise it would be chaos in our DAWs. So we need to do that standalone. There will be an upgrade path. If you get this, you'll be able to get the pro version at a better price. Of course, if you're someone that uses this professionally, if you do something with this in a club or in a festival, please tag us. We'd love to see. If you put this up on your social media, of course, please tag us. We'd love to see what you do with it. And yeah, this is Sphere V3. We hope you love it as much as we do. And we can't wait to see what you make with it. All right, take it easy. Bye-bye.